popping on here live just briefly. We're about to start the Tuesday night service here at Revival House Church, and just getting a few minutes late start with the praise and worship. So in case anybody's already jumped on, just want to encourage you to just plug in these next few hours. It's going to be awesome what God is doing. I'm telling you, we've really stepped into the glory of God and the move of the Spirit of God here at this church, and we're going to keep going. This is the third week in a row in January, but it's actually the fourth week of revival meetings since we started. Actually, back in November, we did a week, and Thanksgiving was coming up, so rather than continuing right then, we just felt the Lord lead us to pick it up in the new year. So this is actually our fourth week of meetings, and the glory of God's getting stronger. This week is stronger than any of the previous ones, and I'm telling you, just lock into what God's doing. And if you're anywhere near the area of Lufkin, Texas, we'll be here tomorrow night, and then also next week, Sunday morning through Wednesday night. Pastor John will be preaching Sunday morning, and I'll be doing Sunday night through Wednesday night. And actually tonight, the Lord led during noon prayer today, the Lord spoke to me to ask Pastor John to bring the word. So I'll be ministering the service and flowing in revival and all that as always. And when it comes time to bring the word, I'm going to just turn it over to him. So I know he's got a strong word to bring. So man, just stir yourself up. Get hungry for the Spirit of God. Press into everything that he's got for you. It's going to be powerful. And get hungry. It's going to make a big difference. This is what our nation needs right now. We've got to have extended revivals, because what God needs to do can't be stepped into any other way. Well, I could get off on other religious tangents, but let me just leave it at that. That as Paul told Timothy, that there's a form of godliness that denies the power. And if anything lacks the power of God, that's because it's a form of religion. It's a form of godliness. You can talk about the power, you can preach about the power, you can do all of this stuff, but if the power's not there, it's just not there. People aren't getting delivered. People aren't getting saved. Things aren't changing. But revival is a fight of faith. It's glorious. It's awesome. But it also is a fight of faith. I mean, everybody loves Acts chapter 19, where the word went throughout all of Asia and spread throughout the whole region, and God granted great signs and wonders and miracles to the hands of Paul, so that handkerchiefs and aprons were carried from his body. Everybody loves that part, but nobody wants to do the fight of faith that it took to get there. And I'll tell you right now, that's where the body of Christ in the United States is absolutely missing it. That's why this nation is further from God than it's ever been before. And that's changing right here. We're fighting the fight of faith, and God's rewarding it. Man, momentum is growing and increasing in every way. And so I just encourage you, as we kick off this tonight, just jump in the river and get hungry for the Spirit of God. So we're going to start the live stream. Hey, I'm actually live, honey. So.
I know.
We're gonna kick off the live stream here with the church's feed and into praise and worship. So if you're watching at revivalfirelive.tv, it may skip for a second, but we'll pick back up.